Imagine a ship vanishing in the middle of the sea for 40 years, only to suddenly reappear with the same passengers completely unharmed. Is it a natural phenomenon, or are there mysterious forces at play? Discover the true story behind the disappearance of the Nexus ship in the Gulf of Aden, a place rumored to be home to jinn tribes and supernatural occurrences. Do you dare to uncover the truth? 40 years passed since the mysterious disappearance of a cruise ship filled with passengers, only for it to reappear with the same passengers on board, unharmed and unchanged. What connection does this have to the supernatural or the realm of jinn? Let us rewind to the year 1953 when the cruise ship Nexus set sail carrying around 900 tourists on an entertainment voyage. The trip started smoothly, and the signals sent by the ship's captain to the command center indicated no signs of concern or danger. At the time, the sea conditions were stable, with calm waves and pleasant weather, meaning that no environmental factors hinted at the possibility of an incident that could disrupt the journey. Every detail had been meticulously planned prior to departure, including the exact timing of the trip, which had been chosen based on thorough studies of the weather and wave patterns to maximize enjoyment. The passengers on board were from the elite class, wealthy individuals, mostly business people and prominent figures in society. The company organizing the voyage specialized in catering to such individuals, ensuring that every detail of the trip met the highest standards to provide them with a luxurious and trouble-free experience. The ship departed from Genoa, Italy, sailing across the Mediterranean Sea. Its planned itinerary included stops at various islands and locations for sightseeing and exploration. Throughout the journey, the Morse code signals sent by the ship confirmed that everything was proceeding according to the carefully designed schedule. The ship successfully passed by several islands and landmarks without any reports of unusual occurrences. However, everything took a dramatic turn when the ship reached the Gulf of Suez in Egypt, passing through the Gulf of Aden, the location where the ship ultimately disappeared. The Gulf of Aden has since become known as the Graveyard of Ships, due to the series of ship disappearances reported there. Even prior to the Nexus incident, there were rumors of other vanishings, though they had received less attention. This particular incident gained significant notoriety because of the ship's prestigious passengers. It was also said that this area was inhabited by a tribe of jinn who had established their throne on the water's surface, allegedly capable of making ships vanish or sinking them without a trace. According to the captain, the ship's radars began detecting large objects obstructing its path, though none of these objects were visible to the naked eye. Furthermore, the coordinates provided confirmed that the area was free of any physical obstructions, such as rocks. The command center reassured the captain that the region was safe, suggesting that the radar readings might be a technical malfunction, especially given that radar technology at the time was not particularly advanced. The captain and navigation officers decided to disregard the radar warnings and continue along the planned route. However, the command center soon received alarming signals from the Nexus, indicating that the ship had collided with invisible objects that altered its course. The impact was so severe that the captain could no longer steer the ship or correct its direction. In his wireless communications, the captain reported that the ship was continuously hitting numerous invisible objects no matter which way it turned, rendering it completely uncontrollable. The situation escalated further when distress calls began coming in from the ship, claiming it was under attack by alien entities. Other calls mentioned sightings of ghosts and non-human creatures boarding the ship from an unknown source. Panic ensued among the crew and passengers, and the command center was left in shock, unable to comprehend what was happening. Ensuring the safety of the passengers became the top priority for the company, prompting them to immediately dispatch a rescue team to the ship's reported location. Meanwhile, strange interference began affecting the signal sent from the ship. Witnesses at the command center reported hearing overlapping voices on the wireless radio, as if a third party was intercepting the communications and deliberately causing disruptions. This was extraordinary and unexplainable at the time, since the technology of that era did not allow for such interference. This added to the growing belief that the events were linked to non-human forces. The rescue team proceeded toward the specified location, but before they could arrive, something truly inexplicable occurred. To be continued.